Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Jennifer's Sewing and Creativity. If it is your first time joining my channel, welcome. If you are joining from a previous video or you are a previous subscriber, welcome back. Today we will be doing something a little bit different. I will be marking a canvas, but I'm not going to be using a stencil. I have used stencils like this before. I've also used stencils that are a pre-made design. Excuse me. But we will be just actually marking the stencil with a compass, like so. And I actually was looking on Amazon today to buy a actual compass because you may be more familiar with compasses like this or like this. I have a rubber band on this one. I already broke the little thing where the pencil is held. It just doesn't hold it tightly anymore, so I put a rubber band around that. So that's what this one is, and this just is a cheap plastic one. They work fine. This one, it does not stay tight. So every single time I need it, I need to tighten the screws. And it's cheap. It does not work for me. So in looking in my office supply drawer, I happened to find these today. And I found these were my husband's, and he gave them to me a long time ago for drawing, and I completely forgot about them. They use a type of lead like this. This is really old. I used to have this for a drafting pencil when I did perspective drawing in high school. So I've had this for probably 30 years, literally 30 years. So when you buy a compass like this, they come with like a little short 2-inch piece of lead. You can look at them on Amazon. I do not know what the actual name of these compasses are, but I will include it down below in the description so you can look them up for yourself. There was also this compass, and I think this one is actually even older than this one. These were actually, they're German-made compasses. And I think they're just called a geometry compass. I'm not sure, but I will research that and find the actual name for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to find what my measurement from the point is to what the lead is. And these do not have an actual measurement on them. It just is controlled by this little wheel. And it keeps it locked in place. As long as you don't touch this wheel, I mean, it's pretty tight. As long as you don't touch this, it's going to stay at what you set it at. So right now, I'm going to turn it up to 1.5. A little bit more. Okay, so that is set at 1.5. I have my center sharp point set on the first mark and the pencil lead at 1.5. So that is going to give me a circle that is 3 inches across. So I'm hoping this actual canvas will work for this. This is a 11 by 14-inch canvas. What we're going to be drawing is called a geometry Torus Mandala. And I've only drawn this a few times. Each time I've drawn it, I have messed up. So hopefully, they usually say third time's a charm. Well, this is going to be like maybe the 20th time's a charm for me. So, okay. So I already found my center mark, and to find your center, I just use a tape measure. My 12-inch ruler is not long enough, so I'm just going to go from corner to corner, make a little mark, and oh, come on, stay there. I went ahead and did my little mark. Okay, so out there, and try to keep that straight. This particular tape measure I'm using doesn't have a lock on it, so it keeps on wanting to close on me. Okay, and right there. Okay, so there's my center mark, and I'm going to place my compass point right on that center mark. And these are really sharp points, so you will have to be careful. You will actually, if you use a canvas that's actually like a typical artist canvas, you will poke through it. So you do have to be really careful. You might want to put something up underneath of it. So like a canvas that's like this, you will have to put something up underneath of it when you have it. I'm not going to show you what's on here. You will have to put something up underneath it for support, because you will poke through the canvas. So I wasn't going to show you that. I didn't want to show you that design on there yet. Okay, so I'm using a canvas a canvas board, and I just painted it black. Okay, I'm procrastinating, so we're going to get to it. Okay, so what we're first going to do is you're going to draw your center circle, and this canvas, my particular canvas here is really still textured, so my lead kind of grabs on it, so it kind of skips here and there, but hopefully you can see that. I've had to keep the camera kind of zoomed out far enough so you can see the whole canvas, and I'm trying not to get my hands completely in the shot, but it's kind of going to be unavoidable with this. Okay, so after your first circle, what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your point and you're going to put it anywhere on the edge of that circle, and you're going to draw, oops, you're going to draw another circle, like so. Then, so your first circle, then your second circle, you're going to take your point, and where the two circles met, you're going to place your point again, and you're going to draw another circle. Okay? Then again, you're going to take it and put it on where they joined. Draw on, whoops. I'm not good at using compasses, so please excuse my fumbling. Okay, so right on the sun, on that where they joined, and okay, and you'll notice where they start to intersect, it'll make this like little petal. Okay, and keep going. So you have another petal, and you're going to draw a total of 6 circles. So you got your center one, and then you're going to draw 6. So I have 2 petals. I'm going to keep going. here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our sixth circle. And let me redo this one. My petal's a little, okay. And so you'll see, once you get your 6 circles drawn, you will have 6 petals in your center circle. Now here's the part where I mess up. On your secondary, okay, I'm not really saying that right. So you got your first circle, then you've got your second circles, your second layer, second round of circles. I don't know how you really would want to say it. Oh, I don't know what the technical is for it. So now you're going to do a third round of circles. To get where you're going to place your compass, you're going to where they match, where you're where these matched up. You don't want to do it on this one. You want to do it on where this one matches up. You're going to place your ruler on that mark and go clear across. So you want to line that up with the center and to the other circle across. And what you want to do is on this first circle, you want to make a little mark, just like that. This is going to be your new center point. Okay, so this was our center point, and then when we drew our second round of circles, the outer edge was a center point. So now we're going to use this as another center point. So you're going to do your compass, and you're going to place it on that mark that we made right there. So you're going to mark it right on there, and you're going to draw your next circle. Okay? And where you're going to place your compass again, it's going to be on that first circle where your compass, so it was right there, and where it crossed over right here, that is where you're going to place your compass again. And draw your next circle. Okay. And I'm just going to make a little mark right here, okay? Right there. And that lets me know that that was my first circle. And that's just something to remind myself of that, is because my problem is I'm losing my place. So we did our first circle, our second circle. My problem, what I was doing is I started placing my compass on this one. We don't want to put it on this cross section. We want to put it on the cross section of the first circle. So right here. So we're going to do our next circle. And again, I'm sorry, my hand's in the way. So there's our next circle. So again, I'm going to put my compass on this point. And what I did, let me show you. What I did is I really messed up. So I got those circles okay, but you can see that instead of putting my compass point on the center circle, I lost my place. And I started drawing like another, and I don't know how I did it. I don't know what I did. So make sure that you always keep your center circle where you're going to put that. Okay, so center circle and center circle, we got that one. So I'm going to put it here. Get there, and then, okay, so that is already a circle there. Okay, so now I'm again lost. So there's that one. Okay, so I'm going to put it on this one. Okay, and I think I just found what I did on the other canvas I showed you. Instead of putting it on the center circle, I put it up here. So here's where my point is. I'm going to skip a spot and put it on the next one. So right here, and draw again. Okay, and then skip one, place it again. Okay, and skip one. And that shows me that I'm back on my first circle I made. And that is your geometry torus mandala. So make sure that you always pay attention to where your point is going. Don't do what I did here. And when I got to that circle, and then when I got to this one, from this point, instead of putting it on my center circle, I made an additional and really messed it up. So if you do this, you know you're wrong. If you do this, is what we want to achieve. So I could have actually done a larger one here, but since it was my first time drawing it, I wasn't sure what I was doing. I think theoretically I can even do another layer. I'm not sure. I will research that and see what happens. And if you have any questions, please leave comments down below, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.